If you were lucky when you were growing up, the ice cream truck carried strawberry shortcake bars. It was a creamy strawberry filling encased by even more creamy vanilla ice cream, and then dipped and rolled around in crunchy shortbread bits, and maybe like little tangy strawberry bits mixed into. I don't know what it was, but it was amazing. They're crispy as heck. Don't believe me? Listen to this. And now, for the first time, we have a homemade version. So I'm making a Swiss meringue. This is the fluffy base of the ice cream filling. This isn't a concession. This isn't a no-turn recipe to try and sneak out of using a machine. This is truly the best possible way. Swiss meringue is just a mixture of egg whites and sugar that's cooked over a water bath until it hits about 165. And the really important thing about a water bath is the bowl should not touch the water. So if you just like pop it in like that, that might be the case. And the other thing is, if you're working with a metal bowl, this makes like a complete lid, so steam is gonna build up inside of there and it's gonna get really hot. So what I like to do is take a sheet of foil, and this is gonna be like a booster seat, so that when we put our bowl in, it won't touch the bottom and it won't create a complete lid. And the important part with a water bath is that you need to be stirring pretty continuously. So this is not a project where you should start and walk away. It only takes about 6 minutes. Okay, the meringue has been cooked up to about 165 degrees. We just tested it on a digital thermometer, and time to take it off. Just toss it in a stand mixer and let it go on high until it's extremely thick and fluffy. Okay, it's looking good. I'm gonna transfer the meringue to another bowl. The cream is also whipped to stiff peaks. We're gonna add a little bit of milk to the meringue. And then once it's pretty well combined and a little soupy, gonna add the cream. After we've made our super fluffy ice cream mixture, in order to make it into the strawberry shortcake bars, we're gonna divide it not quite in half, but close. We're going to be adding freeze-dried strawberry powder. In addition, just a few drops of rose water. So just mix this together. And we're gonna doctor the other mixture with a little bit of vanilla. So we've got that kind of berries and cream thing. Phase 2, we're gonna transfer these mixtures to some piping bags. This is why I love disposable piping bags. 1, there's nothing to clean up afterwards when you're done. But 2, and most importantly, canvas piping bags can sometimes absorb odors and harbor bacteria, and that grosses me out. I'm gonna fill each one of these up with about an ounce of the mixture. There's an ounce. There'll be a little bit of the mixture left over, but don't throw it away and don't eat it. We're gonna need that. The next thing is to make sure there are no air pockets. So stick a knife down in there and just kind of wiggle it around left and right, and eventually the air pocket will loosen. Next step, we're gonna pipe in the strawberry filling. The goal is to try and get it right in the middle so it makes a little strawberry center to the pops. I've got this little guy saved from earlier. You can just top off anybody who's shy. To finish the popsicles up, I cover each tray with foil and crimp it down so I can see the outline of each mold. And then take my popsicle sticks and just pop them right down the middle. And now I'm gonna pop these in the freezer overnight. They need to be frozen absolutely rock hard, so don't rush this process, otherwise they're not gonna unmold cleanly. To make the crunchy topping for the strawberry shortcake bars, we're gonna use a combination of freeze-dried strawberries, because they're crispy, and Rice Krispies, because they are also crispy. First step, freeze-dried fruit goes into the food processor bowl. If you've never ground freeze-dried fruit powder before, what you don't know is that a fruit cloud will come like right out of the top of it. So what you can do is take a sheet of plastic wrap, a sheet of wax paper, a sheet of parchment, whatever, put it on top before you close the lid, and that'll keep all the powder inside. And see the cloud? Now we're gonna put in the Rice Krispies. I'm gonna pulse it a few times. So in order to get our crunchy freeze-dried strawberry crispy rice cereal mixture to stick to the bars, we're gonna dip it in a little bit of white chocolate. But in order to keep the white chocolate crispy, I've cut it with a little bit of coconut oil. So that will help keep the white chocolate super crunchy, help make a really thin coating. This jar is the perfect, it's a pint jar. It's the perfect size for the specific popsicle molds I have. The goal is to make sure that whatever your dipping vessel is a size and shape that will accommodate your specific popsicle molds. These are the popsicles I put in the freezer overnight. You can see like the little strawberry section nestled in the middle. After rinsing these guys under some running water, you can kind of jiggle the handle and it will slide out. We've got our super cute little pop. He's a little cuter on this side, to be honest. Our super cute little pop. And we're gonna dip it right into the white chocolate as far as we can safely go. And then quickly transfer it to the tray of crumbs and then sprinkle more crumbs on it and kind of pack it down with a spoon so they stick. And we can shake it loose, and voila. Ooh, that guy got full coverage. These guys are suffering. It's time to go back in the freezer. In short, the strawberry shortcake bar is one of the most delicious ice creams you can possibly make at home. We have that, guys? Are you ready to move on? Do we need to just,
You're not gonna throw that away, right? You're all done with it, right?
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah, what the, sold it. Looks like I'm gonna have to make some more.